I'll see if I can refresh myself before I have to use my
Real
brain.
nigga time is me, right? It's me, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Court is now back in session. Worthless bitch ass niggas. Defendant, please step up to the witness stand. Now!
Trucy Wright, magician.
Oh my god.
Until you introduce yourself.
Throw that murderer in jail! Last member of that criminal troop,
Ooh,
the
we don't
Cheetah
want to
clan.
see
The last
any
member of
on stage.
YSL.
Get that neighbor off the plane!
Order! The gallery will be fucking quiet. Or so help me. God, I'm about to crash out on phone them grave.
The gallery speaks more in
I
this
forgot
game
what voice I gave Apollo.
Nigga.
Damn.
Just kidding. What's with all the hecklers?
I bet they're the fans, Mr. I already forgot how I pronounce his name. Retin? Invited.
Ratings.
Ratin.
Because, you know, ratings.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the joke.
What a conniving bastard! Well, he's not going to psych us out.
Gonna psych up, that's what
Did
he's
they give
gonna
in? No! Now then, Mr. Wright.
Miss Wright.
Now then, nigga. Damn it. I just saved. I'm sorry. Okay. This court would like to know
Sorry.
if you switch from the steel sword to a rubber one on stage.
I didn't
Please
think this.
testify about this issue.
She's gonna try and trick us again with her magic.
Give her the death penalty!
Yeah. She's
Say
a
man,
fucking...
say man, order, silence all of you.
Hang that grammary right now!
I won't tell you
I got
again.
the rope right here.
Now, Miss Wright, do you feel able to testify? There's a lot of dick eaters in the audience right now.
Yes, I'm fine, Your Honor.
I need a
Throw
honey
me
bun
out. I
mag.
bet I will kill everyone right now. I have a
Trucy. I knew I shouldn't have let her go through with this.
I'd like to make a small request. How about instead of testifying with words,
I testify on magic.
I show you exactly what happened? Would that be alright, Your Honor? You can witness my stupendous sword-switching magic and judge for yourselves.
Imagine somehow someone tricks her again and she gets the second real sword.
Ding ding! In spite of everything, she's still smiling.
Our Trucy is amazing, isn't she?
Our? She sure is. She's doing just
Oh
fine
man,
up
she's
there.
our.
We?
Belongs to yours.
A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. She's faithfully following the true Grammary Creed even now. She really is something else.
It's showtime for magical girl Trucy Wright.
Put that
Watch
wand
carefully
away.
now, everybody.
Oh, I'll stand. Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention on this sword.
Press that.
Allow me to demonstrate just how sharp this blade truly is.
I'm good.
See that? No tricks or gimmicks. A very sharp sword indeed. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, watch as I take this sword and
Turn it
Whoops,
into.
I'm gonna let it go.
press the
Goes flying
bell.
towards the
The
chest.
sword. There, I switched it. And now, hop.
I mean, I could grab a real sword like that.
As you can see, the blade is not steel, but rubber.
Heart attack. Bravo, Miss Wright. Dang.
Yeah, they turned. I couldn't see her do it at all.
And these fair weather. Never mind. She's completely
wish they
turned
were
the
that
room
easy.
around.
Whole heap of sheep. Whole heap of
The
sheep.
hecklers are being drowned out by all the cheering.
Nigga, where did the steel sword vanish off to? Where did it go? Where did it go? In order to deepen our understanding of the case, please tell us if you would. I'm not asking out of mere curiosity, just so you know. This is serious shit.
I usually hide the steel sword backstage when I switch them during the show.
So where you thrust the rubber sword into the coffin. The steel sword wasn't on stage, but behind the curtain.
Exactly. So you see, there is a trick and a gimmick to it after all.
Where's the steel sword now?
As for where the steel sword went when I performed the trick just now, it's a secret. Wouldn't want to spoil the magic for you, now would I?
And when the song in the background.
Fuck.
That's our Trucy.
Yeah, still. Miss Wright, that part where you spun around, that's an actual part of the sword switching trick you do for the show, right?
Right. The other parts, like the apple, were just to help with my explanation here in court.
That's funny. I think I found an inconsistency with her testimony.
You know her magic?
Yeah.
It looks like I'm not the only one. I don't know what it's doing there. But now that I found it, I have to get to the bottom of it.
Now then, Mr. Justice, you may go ahead and do your bullshit. But try not to ask dumb fucking questions and spoil this wondrous magic, please.
I thought this was supposed to be my cross-examination.
You gonna watch the animation again?
Can you see the CD? Can we look at that?
Escape trick.
Ooh.
Okay, he's horny.
W cameraman, by the way.
A bomb. So the sword was swapped at some point there?
Where's the spin? I ain't seen no 360, nigga.
A body has been discovered!
Slow stroked.
Well, I don't think in the video she didn't really. No, she didn't.
She
Turn
didn't
around,
spin
did
in the video.
She
That's
didn't
why I was like,
spin.
we should present the video.
She didn't do the 360.
Yeah.
So go back.
Oh, that's
go
not
back.
the
Present
right
it here, don't
statement.
present it here.
Do that. Do that.
Yeah.
Can I get a
Present the video.
360 sword switch.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Miss Wright, there's something I'd like to confirm with you.
Well, what is it, Apollo?
You pull that down.
There seems to be a discrepancy between the way you performed the trick for us just now and the way it appears in the show footage.
What? But that can't be! I performed it the exact same way both times.
Uh-oh. What's going on here? Miss Wright, I have the show footage right here. And don't tell me. And the part where you twirl your cape around is missing from it.
What? But I did it!
So, it really is the exact moment you switched the swords?
Yes, that's right.
I knew it.
Well, I certainly never expected the defense to expose the accuser's lie for me.
Does this mean that you're arguing the defendant did not swap the swords during the actual magic show?
No, Your Honor, that wasn't my intention. I mean,
I did swap them. I know I did. I'm absolutely sure of it.
Human memory is unreliable at best, but in this case, I am afraid that it is with the witness herself who cannot be trusted. We can see the footage for ourselves. The claims of this witness are false.
What?
Now that it has been proven that the accused did not swap swords, it means that the use of the steel sword to pierce the coffin was wholly intentional. And by the way, was it not you, Mr. Justice, who argued that Mr. Reyes' death was not an accident, but murder? I assume you have no objections to that steel. After all, it was your own assertion.
the defense,
The defense has an objection to you, Mr. Apollo Justice.
the fuck?
I demand you withdraw that discrepancy you pointed out now. Forget like that shit never happened.
Friendly fire will not be tolerated. But there is a discrepancy, and it must
Neither
be
will
something.
throwing, Mr. Justice.
I'm sure of it. Man.
Would the defense team kindly save their fucking spat until after court is adjourned? Holy shit, ain't trying to get that drama. Now, after all this debate, it seems we've come back around to the original argument. And I love when that shit fucking happens every goddamn time. The defendant knew about the prank plan that would place the victim inside the coffin. What's more, the defendant did not perform the sword switching trick on stage.
Through her actions, I'm afraid I have come to see the true intentions of the accused. Her murderous intentions.
It's such a shame. It pisses me off, really.
But I did switch the swords. I swear.
You're knee-deep in it now, Justice. No, who said that? No.
Oh, hey.
Excuse
Fuck!
me.
Forgot him the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You were...
Wow.
Which one again? Benny? Benny the Butcher? No, Body. The bot.
Fucking bot.
It's funny. You were mixing the two names together, Your Honor.
Oh, I don't feel bad about it. And do you have something you wish to say, Bonnie?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to testify.
About what?
More I think about it, the less possible it seems. I don't believe Trucy killed Mr. Rios.
Bonnie?
Hey, fuck you doing?
Such an incredibly gifted and talented magician would never commit murder. I refuse to believe it.
The fuck are you talking about, you harebrained hare? You keep your traps shut. Should I tell you? I got a bag of baby carrots for you, so chew on those and pipe down, pussy!
That somehow felt racist.
I won't be quiet.
What's the matter with you? Didn't you hear me?
Trucy said something to me once.
Nigga still talking? What?
She said,
Bitch, nigga too.
no matter how scared you get, no matter how mean people are to you, you can't give in or give up. That's what being a professional magician is all about.
You just farted in her face.
Isn't that right, Trucy?
Insert Vegito gif.
That's right, Bonnie.
Man, that was a devious use of that gift.
I've always been afraid to stand up to Betty, afraid to defy her. So I did what she said. But when I saw Trucy today, she gave me strength.
In case you didn't know or didn't remember this scene,
Give her the death
telling her to
penalty!
die.
Give her
We're
the
gonna
death-
tell her to her again. Die, motherfucker! Die!
Lynch Wright today.
Holy shit.
I'd like to make a
Lynch all
small
right.
request. How about, instead of testifying with words, I show you exactly what happened? Would that be alright, Your Honor? You can witness my stupendous sword-switching magic and judge for yourselves.
That scene literally just happened. Like,
Seeing her courage, the way she kept smiling despite everything, she's just incredible. So, I'm not gonna run away. I'm scared, but for once, I'm going to be brave.
Bitch, what have you done to my sister, Trucy Wright? You've practically brainwashed her.
It's the power of Trucy's conviction. That's what it is. It touched Bonnie's heart.
yeah, Trucy really is one magical girl. Bonnie, is the topic of your testimony related to that thing that was bothering you? The thing you tried to tell us about in the lobby during the recess?
Yes. Ever since I saw the show footage, something's been nagging at me. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but something is off. I feel like something about it is different from what I saw on the stage.
What do you mean by that, Bonnie?
I wonder if what was shown on TV is really the same as what happened on stage.
Oh, here he goes.
Of course it is. The show has only been performed once, after all. It can't show anything other than what happened on that stage yesterday.
Objection!
But Bonnie's testimony deserves our attention. We have to examine the show footage.
But what could we check it against? Do you niggas have some other footage of the show?
Well,
I have some show footage.
you do? Oh, damn.
One of the TV station's cameramen said he was a fan of mine. He kept his camera on me throughout the entire show.
There you go.
And then, afterwards, he gave me the footage he shot as a present.
He did? What the fuck? You need to get a restraining order for that dude.
Niggas
To
kinda-
tell you the truth, I thought it was kind of creepy, so I was going to get rid of it.
Hold it!
Can I see it? I'm just kidding. Please. Damn.
Alright. Let's look at this shit.
Nice.
Ah, fucking hell.
Oh, different angle.
That oh.
This
Nig
dude.
Yeah, they weren't kidding.
Get a grip,
Yeah.
man.
Cut it out!
Cart.
The hell?
Damn.
Damn.
Dang!
She
Nigga
ran
was not
into
in the
him?
seats.
And he gave
Did
this to
anything
you as a
even happen
present? What
other
the
than-
fuck is wrong with that guy? Like, what's wrong?
Other than ass shot? Like, damn.
Wow. Okay, then
Really did keep his camera on Bunny the whole time, didn't he? Holy shit.
I think this
Holy shit.
cameraman needs to keep his personal feelings out of his work.
Holy shit.
Well, defense, do you still believe this new show footage is worth inspecting?
Let's say yes, just to say yes.
Of course I do.
Okay, so how are we gonna go about this?
Well, let's try comparing the two. You just might find an inconsistency between them.
An inconsistency, huh?
Yes, the two pieces of footage are the same scene, so they should match up. But Bonnie felt like there was something off about the original footage. So if we can pick out what's different between the two...
We'll know what Bonnie found strange.
Exactly. Plus, we may figure out what the... Plus, we may figure out why the original doesn't show the sword switching trick.
We
Your
make
Honor,
lemonade out of lemons.
the defense would like to compare these two pieces of show footage. Now!
Very well. I'll allow it.
What a waste of time.
Oh, Paulo, do you know how to compare two pieces of footage?
No, I've never done it before.
I'll give you a little lesson then. Use the video player button to go through the footage. When you want to speed through, use the fast forward button. And if you want to go back, use the rewind button. And if you want to hold the playback button, just use the pause button. Oh, and by the way, if you fast forward and rewind, the playback says pause when it's paused. You can do a slow frame by frame playback.
Okay, and how do I switch between the two videos?
Just use the switch camera button. Now, if you find a difference between the two pieces of footage, put the cursor over what's different and present it to the court.
Thanks, Athena. I don't know why you know that and I don't, but man, damn.
Not really, I just gave it some guts though, and then went my gut most of it. I honestly don't know what the fuck's going on.
What? I sure hope she guessed right.
Didn't Apollo review footage in his game?
Don't worry about it, we had to perpetuate the narrative.
We have to give them
He
a
knows nothing.
refresher, review, tutorial somehow, and make it fit into the narrative.
We must
Anyway.
constantly perpetuate the idea that they're constantly bluffing out of their asses, even when they shouldn't be.
Can you go back to when Bonnie put her fist up, I guess?
Bonnie?
Yeah, Ebonics.
Go back to
It was
Ebonics.
after Mr. Hat passed by her.
Go back to Ebonics.
Okay, can you switch?
Nintendo.
Okay. So she is doing the same thing here. Alright, press play. Pause. Well, yeah, that was it.
I was gonna say I don't remember her jumping at all. So, but then again, I don't know if the
Go
camera
back
was
to when the
focused on
cards
her. So.
were flowing. Shit was flowing. When she jumps up, I guess. And then switch. Dang. Can you go back a few frames? Is she even on screen during this part?
No, not at all. Oh, right here. Switch camera.
Yeah, she is doing.
I guess it was after she jumped.
Where the hell did those cards come from? Press play. Press play.
And she does the thing with the sword. Yeah.
That has to be it, because like the cards would have been seen on the other side too, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Wait. Go back to when she panics and switch.
Switch. The camera.
The heck is she play? The heck is she reacting to?
Can you pause here? And switch. Oh, it was corrupted then.
So she reacted to something before Trucy even opened the thing, but I'm sure those cards weren't part of it. Like, what thing?
Nothing comes to my mind.
Maybe it was earlier in the video.
Good irony.
Okay.
Yeah, I raped. Like, damn.
The fuck?
That's just the end of the video, right?
Maybe you have to.
A demon cave.
Can you just go back to the beginning? Pause it right here. With switch. Okay, that matches up.
Nintendo.
Can you go back to the very beginning of the video?
Skippity Riz.
Can you go back all the way to the beginning with like when she
Like to when she charms the fucker.
switch? Okay. Pause.
Look at them.
Go back to when she was walking. I think it might be the card thing, but I just want to be sure.
I feel like that's the most obvious thing.
No switch. Yeah, I'd say we go with that.
I mean, we can't see the card thing at all, but then again, to be fair, it was very zoomed in, so.
I'm down with the brown.
And pause.
And the cards clearly came from her side, so they had to have been
You
on.
see it, yeah.
This is it right here. Take a good look at this scene and compare it to the video shot from the front.
Oh, the playing cards don't appear in the video shot from the front.
Hey, you're right. What's going on here?
Miss Wright, what can you tell us about these playing cards?
Those? They're the cards I throw when I do the sword switching trick.
What?
That's Justice. Mr. Justice, does this mean...
Slams on the fucking table. Yes, it means that the sword switching trick was cut from the TV show footage.
So the footage was edited?
Yes, with malicious intent.
That is absurd.
Well, we must get to the bottom of this right away. Nickel. Bailiff, the TV station might still have the unedited footage.
Yeah, you
Go
bet
see what you can find out.
Yes, Your Honor.
Uh-oh, here comes
Larry.
Rhea.
He already has
His
it.
ratings here. Yeah,
Look,
Rhea's
you see
here.
the shoes. You see the shoes, you see the money.
Tony Stark's here.
You see this?
He's like,
I
please
dropped
don't
my
find evidence of my
AirPods.
murder in the
I dropped my
TV station.
AirPods.
Me when that why.
No, it's you.
Now hold up, Your Honor. This is all just a big misunderstanding, believe you me. Give a guy a chance to defend himself before you go pointing fingers.
That's not
You weren't
suspicious
called
at
to
all.
the stand, man.
And who might you be, nigga?
Right. Sorry about that. Got ahead of myself there. Here's my business card. Charmed to make your acquaintance, Your Honor.
Well, how very polite of you.
It's lovely to meet you too, Prosecutor Sadmati. Please take my card.
Pick a card. Any card.
Oh, my fault.
Super.
A business card? Ah, yes. I read about this custom among businessmen in this country. I had even familiarized myself with the various supplies.
Go ahead.
How do you do, good sir? Or, what's crack-a-lackin', homie? For example.
That's low-key might be racist.
Wow.
You're from Take Two TV, are you, witness? Come to think of it, I believe I've seen you on television before. Like he's just only witness now.
Yes, Roger Ratings, otherwise known as the Ratings Raja. He is a TV producer and appears on many of his own shows as of late. He is best known for his catchphrase, "Hang loose, baby."
Oh my! So you're the ratings Raja.
Hey, loose, Judgy baby. Nice courtroom you got here.
I never thought I'd get to meet you in person. Holy shit. Who's the killer? Just say it. But Prosecutor Sadmati, how do you know so much about him?
In preparation for the case, I watched all of his shows.
Nigga.
I found the Ratings Raja Goes to Burger Barn of particular interest.
Okay.
It inspired me to visit that restaurant straight away to learn more about the local cuisine.
Burnt burgers, let's
What?
go.
You went to Burger Barn?
Don't they have an E. coli outbreak right now? Who would have thought? My bad.
You must have really wanted to try it, huh, buddy? 'Cause that line, whew.
They have shit food, man, and a shit line.
Compared to my ascetic training, an hour's wait is nothing. I recommend the Southwestern burger with jalapeno jack cheese, by the way.
I'm having a really hard time picturing him in line for burgers at the barn.
Prosecutor Sadmati's unexpected enthusiasm for food aside. Mr. Rhea, what is this misunderstanding you mentioned?
Well, for starters, it's true that the footage was edited. You'll get your hands on you'll get your hands on this anyway, so I might as well show you the unedited footage. It's a pretty long video, so I'll just show you the part with the playing cards. You can see the cards when Trucy spins around, so keep your eyes peeled.
about to be like the most green screen bullshit.
Might actually
Ding,
see
ding.
what I'm.
Yeah, why did they edit that out?
Did you see the part that was cut where Trucy switched the swords? She spins around and the playing cards go flying, just like Abraham Lincoln's hat in that theater. Everything's like it's supposed to be.
Then it seems that Offended really did swap swords during that trick.
Who the fuck thinks of that?
Which means I have an answer to that actually. Which means the sword Miss Wright thrust into the coffin was a rubber one. In other words, Miss Wright couldn't have killed Mr. Reyes.
Yeah, see, that's the first misunderstanding right there.
What do you mean?
Well, Trucy definitely did swap swords, as you saw. So yeah, maybe she didn't kill Mr. Reyes when she stabbed the coffin, but that just means he was killed after he showed up pretending to be a corpse.
So you're saying that up until that point, everything was going according to the script? If that's true, then when and how exactly do you think he was killed?
It was after the dragon set piece came crashing down. I say Trucy murdered Mr. Reyes when she was hidden from view behind the set piece. She could have easily done it behind that huge dragon and nobody would be the wiser.
Man, this
I see. Indeed, there is a ring of truth to your assertion.
You bet! Plus there's a suspicious looking shadow in the footage too. It's toward the end of the footage, just before the dragon hits the stage. It might be easier to just see it for yourselves.
I mean, I saw it before, but yeah.
It's only for a split second, so it's hard to catch, but look here. This suspicious shadow must be Trucy. She's using the steel sword she hid behind the curtain doing her trick to kill the victim.
okay.
I suppose it does look that way.
Objection!
Shut up!
Oh. Ooh.
This witness is just trying to ram his theory down our throats, Your Honor. Pause! And that's
Your
not all.
rage.
Aren't we forgetting? I'm so mad I could slam on this table 50 billion times that the witness willfully edited the sword switch out of the footage.
You see? There's your second misunderstanding right there. Your Honor, would you mind if I testified about it? I've seen people testify on TV, and I've always wanted to give it a shot.
This is not a
Hang
game,
loose,
bro.
baby.
That would be fine with me, Prosecutor Saramati.
This is quite unexpected. It threatens to disrupt the karmic course of this case.
It threatens to.
Hey, lighten up, pretty boy. You're gonna like what I've got to say. Promise.
Very well. However, if you do anything to impede the lad's rights for the victim, I will have you removed.
Okay.
All right. With Prosecutor Saramati's permission, please give us your testimony, Mr. Rains.
Roger ratings. The ratings are aha. Now, Kaiser of the courtroom. I'm gonna take it over the floor, so listen up, loyal viewers.
Kaiser of the courtroom.
Don't
Nigga, this is
touch
not
that
blue law.
mouse. Footage is meant to be edited, I tell you. Scenes are spliced together and long or boring scenes are cut out. All the stations edit footage this way. It wasn't like I was done maliciously or anything. It was just a coincidence that particular scene was cut. It wasn't intentional. Or what? You got some proof that I had an ulterior motive for editing the footage?
Yes.
What is it?
Right. So you're saying it was a coinkydink that the sword swapping scene was cut?
That's right. Glad you got the picture.
Objection!
That's so funny.
Coincidence? I think not.
Oh, an objection! How cool. It sure packs a lot more punch when you hear it live. Do that again. I want to get another shot from a different angle.
My objection is not for your entertainment. Did you get my good side?
And cut.
Does it
There.
again.
Got some good stuff there.
Gonna be using it for like that one nigga that recorded Bonnie. I know about niggas like him.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Brayton's filming is prohibited inside the courthouse.
Whoops, my bad, Judge.
And if the defense has an issue, it can point it out during its cross-examination.
Damn, we've been reduced to it.
They, them.
Oh shit. Do we press the fourth thing?
Hold it!
Of all the scenes you could have cut, why the sword switching trick? Dumbass. That seems like too much of a coincidence to me.
Oh, so now you're gonna tell me how I'm supposed to edit my programs, big shots? It's hard to be a boss, kid. You gotta make tough choices, like which content gets cut.
Let me ask you this. Why exactly did you make such a tough choice in this case?
You wouldn't understand, champ. It's all about artistic vision.
Answer, homo.
I tell ya, people
Okay.
tell you how to do your job when they don't know the first thing about it.
I may not know TV, but I know evidence law. And boy, do I have some for you, champ.
That's DMV.
I might not be
by the
able
way.
to show that your selective editing was intentional. However, I know you bear the defendant ill will, and this is the evidence that proves it.
Oh.
Do we mention the clipboard thing? Like with the papers and shit?
Well,
Well, it says it. He was also instrumental in the ratings raw dishonest dealings.
I like that. I like it a lot, actually.
Take that!
I'm honestly down for it.
Huh? What's that you got there?
This is the contract you had Miss Wright sign just before the magic show. His contract between the first party, Talk to a TV, and the second party, Miss Wright's Reads.
Burn this whole place down.
If through the fault of the second party, the show must be canceled in part or in full. The second party will pay $3 billion as compensation to the first party.
The $3 million? Nigga, the baby doesn't even have that much money anymore. That is a completely unreasonable sum.
Ain't happening to him.
Nigga's career went out of business. That's what happened. I'm just kidding. He doesn't deserve that, but maybe he does. I couldn't agree more. And of course, Miss Wright doesn't have that kind of money. Nevertheless, Roger Radins had her sign this unreasonable contract anyway. Or more accurately, he conned her into signing it. Like a jujutsu sorcerer.
Condor?
In a domain.
What?
There is no escaping Jujutsu Kaisen.
There's a trick
Well, at least
to
I
the
wasn't the one who
clipboard.
did it.
There's a trick to the clipboard that was used by Miss Wright to sign her contract. Don't worry, Don next. I already got it. It houses carbon paper that can secretly copy her signature onto other documents.
Oh, come on now. That's quite a nasty accusation you're slinging my way. For starters, you don't even have any proof that I had anything to do with the carbon paper stuff. Just because Trucy and her agency can't pay up, that doesn't mean I conned her. Never mind, I'm not even gonna mention that on the video.
But 3 million fuckers? Totally out of reach for the average person. In any case, this is important new information. Please add it to your testimony, bitch!
Where's your proof linking me to that tricked out clipboard? You don't have any, do you?
That's the second page. Oh, the signature.
Well, there we go. He put his name on it, right?
He was saying linked him to the clipboard, right? Not the actual contract.
Go back to the clipboard.
I can't even look at it closer.
Well, the contract was in the clipboard, right? Or am I tripping? What's on the other page?
The second page? Trucy's note. Oh, let's look at this actually.
Next page. I mean, you know, I don't know.
What is that?
Go back to the first page.
No.
Oh, that's just the prank. Okay.
And you know for a fact that she did not sign that shit either.
I just don't know how it proves it's from him though, because it just has Trucy, Wright, and Mr. Reese symbol. Proof Mr. Ratings is connected to the carbon paper, huh? If Trucy's signature was copied onto the fake contract, then there must be an original contract that Trucy actually did sign.
Well, true, but I bet Raidens is too savvy to leave something like that behind as evidence. But what if her signature was... Damn, oh, they're just telling us the answer. But what if her signature was copied onto more than just the fake contract?
Like a third document with Trucy's signature on it? Have we seen anything like that though?
Hey, what are you guys whispering about? Let me continue my testimony.
I guess we go back and present the plan with the signature, the note, the very last thing on the third page. Yeah.
Objection!
Be careful not to kick your own asses, guys.
You must be quite the con man if you can fool a magician with a simple trick. But if you think you can con a lawyer, you're very much mistaken.
Aura. Hey kid, would it kill you to enunciate in front of the camera? You know, like a newscaster.
Nigga, what did I say?
I'd like you to take a look at Miss Wright's signature here on this note. Now let's compare that signature to the one here on this contract.
Well, would you look at that? They're exactly the same.
That's right, Your Honor. Not just similar, but exactly the same. Nobody can sign their name in the exact same way twice, unless it's a copy.
Yeah, that's pretty much the angle, yeah.
These signatures are proof positive that you conned Miss Wright. And they definitely prove your malicious intent.
Definitively, whatever. Say, not bad, lawyer guy. Didn't know you had it in you. This is really getting interesting now. It'll get great ratings for sure.
Don't try to dodge the issue, Mr. Raitens. The fact that you bear ill will against my client. Oh, what? The show footage was definitely edited with malicious intentions. Isn't that right? Ain't that right?
What a forced argument, defense.
Nigga.
All you have proven is that it is not his ill will towards Mr. Wright, but his pecuniary greed.
That's right. I just wanted money, baby. Fat stacks of cheddar, that's all. After all, I had never even crossed paths with Trucy before this schmaggage show. So I'd have absolutely no reason to bear any ill will, right?
He didn't bear her any ill will, huh? Fat chance. This guy definitely has some major hate for Trucy.
You'll see. I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Gremlin magicians are all a bunch of lowlifes.
can't prove it with anything, but the things he said all point to that fact. There must be something between the two of them that gave birth to this grudge. Some sort of connection that not even Trucy is aware of. Your Honor, I like to argue that Roger Raidens and Trucy Wright must have crossed paths before. There must be some hidden connection between them.
Hidden?
Connection?
What is it now?
Just what are you getting at, Mr. Justice?
It is futile to even ask, Your Honor. Surely it is just another one of the defense's feckless claims.
Objection!
You don't seem to have a very high opinion of me, but once you hear my argument, you'll wish you had taken me a whole lot more seriously.
Will I really? Very well then. Do proceed.
Did you figure something out, Apollo?
Nope, not a thing.
What?
We're gonna have a long conversation with Ace Attorney Reynolds about this bluffing bullshit.
That was just some good old-fashioned bluffing, courtesy of Mr. Wright's fine training. What the fuck?
I hope you know what you're doing, man.
There really is
If
no,
you're going to-
like, there is no reason. Never mind.
If you're gonna make such
We're
a bold
gonna have
claim
a
as this,
long
I hope
conversation
you
about
elaborate.
this once the series is over.
We're gonna start a dialogue. Oh yeah, the middle one. We can pack him up off of two things.
Magician. He has some high-level magician tech.
They're dating.
He's got high-level magician tech that no one's ever seen before.
Alright, prediction.
The world's never seen.
Raidens was a magician, but the Grammarys stole his competition. Wait, no, that's the wrong phrasing. They stole his customers because they were so goated, and he's pissed, and he's just a greedy motherfucker and wants money, and he wants them all to die. And Trucy's the last remaining Uchiha, so he's essentially the Toby Rama of Ace Attorney, and he just wants them all
Choose
fucking
the
dead.
bottom one, please, so you'll shut up.
I agree.
You can't silence the truth, Phaith.
I've come to the conclusion.
That's sleight of hand trick Mr. Raidens did during the recess earlier.
Yo, bruh, it's illegal.
This shit illegal, but it's green. I gotta get it in.
Huh? Filming? What are you talking about? I don't have a camera on me.
What if Mr. Raidens is a magician too?
What if? I believe it's up to the defense to fill in the blanks, not me, nigga. Fuck.
Well,
Fuck.
if he is,
Fuck.
he may have had some contact with Miss Wright somewhere along the way.
Objection!
Your argument is highly worth responding to. But by all means, please do continue. As a passage into the sacred scriptures of Quranism states, he who gives a sermon to a monkey is himself a monkey.
Damn.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say to a dimwit. He isn't gonna get it anyways.
But we saw Mr. Raidens perform a magic trick. He made his video camera disappear in the blink of an eye.
While I think it
I
would
ate
be
that
pretty
shit.
funny if I were a magician, you must have been seeing things. Want me to introduce you to a good eye doctor?
If a connection as tenuous as that is all it takes, then every magician in the country could potentially bear ill will towards the accused.
I mean, maybe she's just that raw. I mean, what do you want me to say? I guess you're right.
You're not the sharpest knife in the drawer, are you, short stuff?
Damn. I'm a
You would
dumb,
do
short
well to
nigga.
cleanse that putrid mind of yours in the holy waters of Mount Pony Pony. 3 days under a frigid waterfall, and even you should rise to a level of a monkey.
Ha ha ha! A numbskull for a numbskull. Speaking of skulls.
So, here we go. Well, this numbskull has thick skin, so there. And then Athena starts.
I think I get what they're trying. Even if he's a magician, it's not exactly a reason to bear a grudge against Trucy now, is it?
Hold on. I can think of one person. One magician who has a reason to bear a grudge against Trucy. Or rather, one magician who has a reason to bear a grudge against Troop Grammary.
Hmm?
No way!
No way! I almost slipped.
Okay.
Yeah, you good, nigga?
Your Honor, the defense wishes to submit evidence at this time.
I see. And what sort of evidence do you have for us?
Evidence that points to the real killer, the one who had a motive to commit this crime.
What?
This dude.
And what have you come up with this time, defense?
And he's just letting us go.
Like a teacher.
You know,
He's like,
Never
Oh, man.
interrupt your opponent while they're making a mistake. Trucy Wright is the sole heir to the Troop Grammary and its name. This puts her square in the crosshairs of one particular magician. And this piece of evidence points to that one person with a grudge against Miss Wright. Can we go to profiles? Yep.
So you just gotta find the evidence that matches the person you're thinking of.
Shit, look at the poster.
Oh yeah, the posters. Look at it.
Check it.
Closer. Look at the post.
Go back.
I was gonna say, I'm trying to think of all the niggas in that photo. Which one was the one that died?
Mr. Reyes, Mysterious.
No, like which one in the photo? Like died? The green one or the white one?
I think all of them died except for the yellow one, right?
All of them are dead.
Oh yeah, no, Apollo's mom is still alive, I guess.
Present
whatever.
that?
Yeah,
Sure.
I agree. I agree.
And who exactly are you naming, Mr. Justice?
Yeah, point the finger.
13 years ago, the great Mr. Reyes belonged to Troop Grammary. But then the troop ousted him, and Mr. Reyes vowed to get revenge on them someday. And what better way to accomplish than... What the hell is wrong with my brain? And what better way to accomplish that than through the ruination of their soul hair? Ruination of their soul hair. I've never heard someone say that.
Ruination?
But nigga, he's dead. You
Think
named
the
a
dead
dead
man
man.
Oh shit.
You named
Yeah,
a dead
he
man as your
died.
fucking suspect.
Shit.
But is he really dead?
Is that what we're going on? Is that what we're on?
Hey yo.
Fuck is you talking about?
If the fact that Mr. Reyes is the victim is what's throwing you off, then how about we consider this possibility? Uh-oh. What if the man who died on that stage yesterday wasn't Mr. Reyes?
Oh, we're not going with this shit again. Imposters?
Hey, good friend. I got a question for you.
The dude from the last game. You mean the victim was an imposter?
Not Mr. Reyes? What about the real Mr. Reyes?
Well, who
Don't mean
died
that
then?
The real
fake
Mr. Reyes is still alive.
Oh, my fault. That's absurd.
I mean, think about it. This dude is clearly wearing shorts, but he's still wearing long sleeves.
Nigga, who is the real Mysterious if not the victim of this case?
Phaith the
Phaith the
Balrog.
Nigga. Alright, it's all coming together. Finally see the gimmick, the trick to this entire case. This should explain everything, Your Honor. The real killer, the one who hated Troop Grammary and wanted to sully its name, the magician lurking in the shadows who set up a fake Mysterious in his stead. The real Mysterious is... Oh, I mean...
Mysterious. Holy fuck, dude. He's himself. Like...
Yeah. Real name is Manov Mystery. Nice.
The nigga beside him.
Oh, God.
He's talking about Emma.
Roger Redden. Roger Redden.
Can we please stop being stupid on purpose?
But dude is funny. But that's...
Yes. Yes, it is. Roger Ratings is the real Mysterious.
What?
Objection.
It happened so quickly. Couldn't
Oh shit.
I just know she was freaking
Run!
Tenkai!
Apollo
Oh,
Shinkai.
Yeah.
oh, hollow red pepper. Your impotent seeds sprout not but meaningless, empty words.
That's just not fun.
You can possibly have proof to support such an outlandish theory.
It's not a bad idea for a soap opera, but not even die-hard fans of the genre would stick around for past the pilot.
Damn. You want proof? Well, I've got proof. I can prove it by proving that the Mysterious in yesterday's magic show was a fake. And to do that,
Let's go get his body.
I just need you to look at this spot on this poster. What do you guys think?
I'm good.
I'm completely lost.
Nigga, just point out the fucking answer.
Fine, it's the scars on his arm.
Fuck.
Once again, let's
Oh,
stop being
yeah.
stupid on purpose.
Sure.
I agree.
Hey man, I was just seeing if
That's
they
like
Shut
Darian's
up.
whole
Shut
gimmick
up.
right there.
It's not even
Constantly-
funny.
This is the
Constantly
injury.
throwing for content.
This is the injury, Mr. This is the injury, Mr. Whatever. However,
This is the injury. This is the injury. Oh, yeah.
the video the victim shot of himself shows no trace of the injury.
Oh my, you're absolutely right.
I used some tape, bruh.
Now, Mr. Radens, what do you suppose we'd find if we took a look at your right forearm? Is there by chance a nasty 13-year-old scar under that sleeve of yours? Bro's trying to think of how he's going to do sleight of hand to get out of this. Well, Mr. Radens, why don't you roll up your sleeve and let the court have a look? Or are you hiding something else up there?
A bomb.
Swastika tattoo.
Come on now. I have nothing up my sleeve. I don't need to hide anything up there, because I require no tricks or gimmicks. For you see, my magic is the real deal. Is this what you were hoping to see?
Oh, there it is! The scar!
I mean, I guess.
Just as I thought.
That's right. I'm the forgotten magician, the abandoned to the dark understage of history. The great Mysterious.
Oh, fuck.
What?
It's totally.
Absurd.
Welcome to this country, Naruto.
Yeah, this is how we get down here in Japanifornia.
Ho ho ho. How ironic, wouldn't you say? That this odious mark carved into me by truth gramarye would bring me back to the limelight once more.
Strange are the karmic threads afford me. If the witness is the real Mysterious, then who's the victim who perished in the Makucho?
He was but a fan. I met him on one of my programs several years ago. He said he had become a magician out of admiration for the great Mysterious. In confidence, I told him my true identity, and I let him take on my mantle.
And when did this man take over for you?
About 2 years ago, I taught him my tricks, and even acted as his producer. And so, a mere amateur became a popular magician overnight, courtesy of my magic, on the stage we call television. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Judge nodded his head.
No, I didn't. You really had us fooled.
Mr. Ratings, or should I say, Mysterious. In your hatred of true grammar, you killed the victim, Mr. Mystery. And then set up Miss Wright to take the fall, didn't you? You did all that just to tarnish the Gramarye name.
Ho ho ho. I have no idea what you're talking about, lad. By the way, this is one of the nastiest spoilers you can come across, because if you, for whatever reason, search Mysterious on the Ace Attorney wiki, it's just gonna show you this nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta be terrible.
Imagine your second case having a walking spoiler as a character.
I set up the prank, that much is true, but it was simply a harmless joke on Trucy, I assure you.
Bars.
Yet she learned of the plan and made use of it to commit murder. That is how strongly the criminal element runs through the blood of these Gramaries.
Objection!
He's on that Chia timing. What if it was a secret prank plan that very few people knew about? Couldn't you have been the one to use it for murder instead?
Gah!
Yikes!
His head!
Just kidding.
The people behind him were like, yo, what are y'all panicking about? What the heck was that?
Heed my words, loyal lad, for I fear your grasp on reality is slipping. I do believe I told you my magic is real. It employs neither tricks nor gimmicks.
Enough with the ambiguity. Why don't you make up your point already?
Your alibi is as pristine as ever. Wouldn't you agree, Prosecutor Saad Mahdi?
Bars.
Yes, I suppose that is correct. The witness does have a solid alibi.
What? Oh, fuck!
Recall the defense, at the time of the magic show, Mr. Ratings was at Take-Two TV. The fact that many people can easily attest to.
That's right. I forgot about all that.
Ho ho ho. So what do you think, Your Honor? Would you like me to testify on the matter?
Yes, I think you'd better. Please tell the court more about your alibi.
Very well then. On with the show. Are you watching Magnifique Gramarye? This is where you are right now. The time has finally come. The time has finally come for my magic to snuff out your precious pedigree. So look up very carefully. The Gramarye line will be no more.
What's the name of the arsonist from the Miles Edgeworth game? He wants to be him so bad.
Blaze the best, or what did they call him in the you know,
Let's
the
not think
official
about such
collection?
bad things, Steven.
I actually don't know what they called him. What did they call him, Blue?
I'm dead naming.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Damn, he
was-
said I don't give a fuck.
Get
I
on
was-
Google and look it up right now, Blue. Do it.
I was at the TV station at the time for the Penrose performance. I was busy working on another TV program. I could spare no time for the magic show. Do ask my staff if you doubt my claim. And there it is, a simple and perfect alibi. No tricks, no gimmicks, just the truth. Do you understand now, perhaps? I did not grace the theater with my presence until after the incident. So how could I have committed the murder?
His staff did say he was there at the station. So it does sure what? So it sure does sound. I'm having a stroke, dude.
That can't be right. If Mr. Ratings is the killer, he had to have been at the theater.
There's got to be a hole somewhere in this story.
I assure you there are no holes on Mr. Rias's stage. No tricks, no gimmicks. True magic doesn't need trapdoors to escape through. Do enjoy my show to the fullest. And my real alibi.
Shit is not cold, dude.
You don't have any aura to be speaking to me like that, boy.
I'll get it back. Just wait.
I was at the TV station at the time of the Penrose. Oh yeah, by the way, you have to press everything.
Okay.
But you did come to the theater eventually, isn't that right?
Indeed. Anxious to see how the show was progressing, I made my way to the theater. Let's see. My journey took about 10 minutes by car.
Could he actually have been at the theater during those 10 minutes killing the victim?
Ho ho ho. Allow me to stab at your reading mind.
Stab? Very particular word choice.
Aha! Could I have been at the theater during those 10 minutes killing the victim?
He wants to be Joseph Joestar so bad. How in the...
But no, I took a taxi. The driver can attest to that. Feel free to call the taxi company if my word does not satisfy you. The driver's a big fan of the Ratings Raha. I even gave him my card.
Gave the driver his card? That was very clever of him.
You might as well give up, lad. Questioning the real magic is a fool's errand. Besides, you know very well what I was doing at the time of the incident.
Sucking dick.
You ever see how his beard shaped like a question mark, kind of? I was busy working on another TV program. I couldn't spare no time for the magic show.
Hold it!
I guess. What was this other TV show you were working on?
My own special project, you see. One moment. Perhaps this is more appropriate. It's the Ratings Raha special production. Yeah, hang loose, baby. It's called Desperation Regeneration.
He switched personas just to say that. What's the show about?
Washed up has-been singers and comedians all together play musical chairs. The winner of the game is given a second chance at their career. A priceless prize for chumps who washed up too early in life. Sounds great, right?
Might I suggest you appear on that show, Mr. Justice? As the ex-lawyer who used to make ridiculous bluffs in court and faded sadly into obscurity.
Let the Ratings Raha produce my TV debut? Not in his lifetime.
You have great reactions. Who knows? TV might be your true calling.
Hey! Whose side are you on?
In any case, I was overseeing production of this program during the Penrose performance. Do ask my staff if you doubt my claim.
Hold it!
How do we know those staff members aren't in cahoots with you? Bitch.
I make it my business to perform solo. My magic has neither need nor want of assistance.
That's
After
why you
all,
killed him.
one of them could reveal the secrets behind my magic, could they not?
Oh damn, so that's how great motive. So he doesn't trust anybody, huh? It's the complete opposite of Trucy. Foil.
Yeah, foil. There are
I'm
many
14
people.
and this is deep.
There are many people in the studio audience who saw the witness as well. Even if he had been able to persuade his own staff to cover for him, he could not have convinced so many complete strangers to do the same.
Bit. He really made a rock solid He made a rock solid alibi for himself.
Yeah, it's almost too good, you know? It's eerie how perfect it is. It's like he planned out the fucking murder.
Has all been revealed to you now? I mean, even if you plan a murder, your alibi can't be too perfect. And there it is, a simple and perfect alibi. No tricks, no gimmicks, just the truth. No bread, no water, just meat.
I've got it! Do you have a brother?
Alright.
A brother that looks exactly like you, maybe?
Again with the twins business. You think the audience will let you get away with using the same gimmick twice in a row?
If you do not believe in the fence, why not investigate for yourself? Though I am sure that your efforts will prove to be thoroughly fruitless.
Yeah, I guess the twins theory is a little far-fetched.
2 times, more like, how many times does a series do it?
His alibi is really airtight.
I believe we've heard enough. While I believe the witness does indeed harbor some ill will against the defendant, there's no reason to doubt that he was at the TV station at the time of the incident.
Yes, the facts prove that it was impossible for the witness to be involved with this crime. These last rites for the victim have dragged on long enough. The soul of the victim himself is so bold that it is resting on top of your honor's head.
It is?
Where?
You think that destroys
Oh,
Athena's ears?
Maybe.
Probably.
It's like a flashbang. The time has come. Let us punish the sinner and guide the victim's soul to the twilight realm.
But I mean, she's not wearing like the Spectrum headphones anymore, so she should be fine, right?
She adapted.
Apollo, Trucy will be thrown in prison. And we're gonna be out of a job.
Well, that
and
was because she was in
homeless.
crowded
Because we live
places.
to. But if you can catch tasty fishes, will you sell me some at a good price?
I told you, I have zero intention of going on a tuna boat. What? Going off on a tuna boat. Think, Justice. You've got to figure this out.
To the oil rig with you.
That's no use. Can't find a single flaw. So what now? I'm gonna be flipping burgers.
Oh, behold my never-ending magic show. Come
Don't
for
let
the
the minds
awe-inspiring
recall my name.
showmanship of the great Mr. Reyes. And stay for my grand illusion until the end of time.
Okay, man, that was weird. You were pretty weird for that. Not gonna lie, man.
Wait, is he saying that we're still trapped in some sort of illusion of his?
That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that isn't really there.
In other words, you make us see the illusions, right?
We call it misdirection. While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen. What we say is there isn't really, and what we say isn't there actually is.
Could it be? You know what, Mr. Radens? I guess we have all been spectators to the elaborate illusion you've prepared for us. An illusion that has subtly turned our attention towards something you wanted us to see.
What are you going on about, lad?
You got something, Apollo?
I just remember something Trucy said about misdirection. Ooh. What a magician says is there really isn't, and what they say isn't there actually is. If we've all been taken for a ride by Mr. Raiden's magic, then maybe he's made us see something that wasn't really there. Fade to black. It's time to rethink all of my assumptions about this case. What have we been made to believe was there when it actually wasn't? What have we taken to be the absolute facts of this case? Well. If I reevaluate the validity of all these things, then just maybe. Athena? There's something uncanny about this case.
Yeah? What is it?
Raiden's alibi. It's too perfect.
That's true. It's like impossible to break, no matter how hard we try.
But maybe that's the trick. Maybe that's exactly what he wants us to think.
I'm not following. Can you spell it out for me?
We're not making any headway here because we've been so focused on breaking his alibi.
I think I get it. You're saying he's using misdirection on us, right?
It's definitely a possibility.
Would the defense care to share with everyone what it's discussing over there?
Your Honor, we believe that if we're to reconsider a certain assumption, we may finally arrive at the truth. In fact, I think we'll even finally see who's hiding behind the curtain, so to speak.
Oh, bro. And what is this certain assumption you're thinking of?
This is the one key assumption that we've been taking for granted this whole time.
The crime scene.
We've been assuming that the culprit was on scene.
Oh. You're
Yes,
probably
that
right.
That is the case.
What if the culprit was somewhere other than the theater at the time of the crime? What if there was some way to commit the murder without actually being there? If that were the case, then Mr. Raiden's perfect alibi would become irrelevant.
I'm trying to figure out how to commit murder from far away. I mean, what?
Objection.
How could one person stab another person to death with a sword without physically being there? Furthermore, we saw what appears to be the corporate shuttle in the footage.
Objection.
But couldn't we just as easily assume that the shadow does not belong to the culprit?
Well, if it's not the culprit, then whose is it?
Shit, it's mine. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm on the right track. We've all seen something that looks like this shadowy shape before, Your Honor. During the magic show itself.
In that case, please put it out in the show footage for us.
This is the thing that looks suspiciously similar to the shadowy figure of the culprit.
No, like one on the video thing.
Again.
Mr. Hat.
I was thinking Mr. Hat too, but like I didn't want to like jump the gun. Cause I thought that like a while back.
Oh, you're saying that you were too advanced for what the game wanted?
I mean, you know what? Just agree, Tablez.
Okay.
Take that.
Mr. Bing Bong, how does that even remotely resemble this shadowy?
What do you mean, bro? That's clearly Mr. Hat.
I thought it looked pretty similar. Do you not think so?
Kill yourself.
Huh? That's funny. It looked pretty shady to me.
And your logic is even shadier. Ooh, is that no, logic wasn't a part of Slim Shady whatsoever.
Ugh. Maybe I
Shady
should try
Records, rather.
slowing the video down and taking a better look. Okay. Okay.
I guess we're looking at some more shadows, man.
So, wait. We're supposed to...
What if I threw a nigga up on this?
I think I know what I did wrong. Or what we did wrong. I did wrong.
I have no idea.
Yeah, don't drag me into that pussy. Oh shit.
I mean, you agreed to it. Phaith basically owns you.
Low key.
So we're
go back
to,
though, because I think could have sworn we just now missed it.
Yes.
I mean, I saw the shadow fly up. I just assumed that was literally Mr. Hat flying up, like she said it was in the trick.
I think we're supposed to compare the shadows, not say who it was. That's too advanced for me.
Oh.
There you go.
Take that!
A little gay, but it's cool. Awesome shit.
You don't want us to jump the gun, man. Doesn't the shadow resemble the suspicious shadowy figure?
Oh, does this shadow look like a shadow?
Look.
Now that you mention it, does, doesn't it? The fuck? The fuck?
Miss Wright, could you identify the shadow for the court?
Oh, whoopsie. Let's see. I believe that's Mr. Hat's shadow. It's from when he's being pulled up from the stage to the catwalk overhead by wire.
Then, could the shadow that's shown later in the footage be Mr. Hat too?
No, that's not possible.
You're wrong.
After Mr. Hat was pulled up to the catwalk, he stayed up there.
In other words, the second shadow is from some other figure being pulled up.
Some other figure? I'm afraid you'll need to be more specific than that, Mr. Justice.
He's right. We've come this far. I'll just have to figure it out from the clues I have on hand.
What is the second shadow shown in the footage?
I don't know.
It's work, brain
What do you
cells.
think?
Go to the right 5 times. Look at that.
Well, like a body got hoisted up?
Yes. As you can see
Oh,
on
look,
his
the little shit on
waistband.
his booty.
What's on his pooty?
Go back.
Like the little thing, like that little hook on his back.
Yeah.
Like you can put a hook on that
Like for keychains and
and
shit,
drag it.
you know?
I agree. I like keychains.
Take that!
So you like wearing chains? Always knew.
Yeah.
Never mind. If we consider what is happening
Never
on the
change.
stage at the time, there's only one answer.
Kanye was right.
The shadow belonged to this fake Mr. Reus. In other words, Mr. Manoff Mystery.
The victim?
Please take a look at the prank plan script. Mr. Mystery was Mr. Mystery was to pretend to be dead and then fly up into the air after that. Dang, Nayuta, is it good?
I know, right? Does it taste good?
Shut up.
Is that right, Mr. Radens?
I saw someone cooking crack on Instagram Reels. Indeed. And what of it?
Niggas can't make money no more.
I contend that that's exactly what happened.
Or was it crystal meth? It was one of the two.
The victim was wearing a stunt harness around his waist. It was most likely attached to a stunt wire so he could be pulled up into the air.
So that you're suggesting that after pretending to be dead in the coffin, the victim flew up into the air, just as the prank script says?
Exactly. We just couldn't see him go flying up because the dragon was blocking our view. And that last trick, ladies and gentlemen, is the true piece de resistance of the culprit's murderous magic show.
A hanging.
He's sweating.
Don't tell me. You've got it all figured out.
Yes, I think so. If we can just look beyond Mr. Rayen's last bit of misdirection, we should finally be able to see the real truth. The victim must have been pulled up to the catwalk just like Mr. Hat. And hit the cushioning up there with considerable force. I just have to figure out what else happened up there at that time. Yeah, something like that.
Are you ready to elaborate, nigga?
Yes,
No.
Your Honor. I'm ready. I'm ready.
In that case, please answer me this. Can you bring these up to the top right of the screen? Why did the culprit make the victim fly up into the air like that?
To murder him?
Yes.
Yes, to murder him. Yeah. I'm metagaming. Just why did the culprit have the victim fly up there after he appeared in the coffin? And just how did the victim actually die? When he was only pretending to be dead in the coffin? If we can figure out how these two questions relate, the answer should become clear.
Could it be?
Mr. Mystery must have thought he was still just a part of a prank when he appeared on stage. He probably didn't suspect a thing as he was being pulled into the air. After Miss Wright was called backstage and just as the set piece fell. Oh, I'm starting to get it now. But the culprit had already planted the real murder weapon in a cushion in the catwalk. It was probably a knife or a blade of some sort.
What? You mean?
Yes, it was really a magical murder. Don't say it like that. Just as the prank script said, Mr. Mystery was whisked up into the air. And straight into a blade there in the catwalk. In other words, the murder was committed remotely through the use of a magic trick.
What?
He's a remote stand user.
Using this method, it wouldn't matter where Mr. Rayen was at the time of death. He's just a nigga.
I hate how he's doing that cape pose in those fucking shorts, dog. You have no aura. Cut it out.
But how exactly does it work, Mr.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
Yo.
the pants make it look so not serious.
Just before the murder occurred. The dragon set piece was up in the catwalk. It and Mr. Man of Mystery were connected to each other by a wire at the time. By carrying out the prank plan, Betty made the dragon set piece fall, which caused Mr. Mystery to rocket straight up. Rocket! And into the blade in the cushion.
He's pretty good at playing dead, though. He was actually alive before that point.
Devious backshots. The cushion was high up enough to be hidden from the audience's view. That's why nobody saw the blade.
Oh! There's a big gash in Mr. Hat's cape.
The blade must have been set up overhead sometime before the magic show. Mr. Hat must have been slashed by it too when he was pulled up to the cushion. I'm surprised they're just like having Apollo like speculate all this instead of us like solving it.
Tapes.
What the fuck? I was told that Trucy would freak out if I made the said piece fall. That's the only reason I did it.
used, Betty. Roger Radins used you.
I thought he was my little puppet to boss around, but it was the other way around.
Bars? After the incident occurred, Mr. Radins arrived at the theater. He got the murder weapon and swapped the rubber sword with the bloodied steel one. That's also when he lowered the victim's body down to the stage.
But how did he have time to do all that?
When the set piece fell, the audience was evacuated from the building. He was able to do all these things after the fact because there was no one around to see.
Type shit. A horrific murder camouflaged by a spectacular magic show. That sounds like the kind of murder only a magician could pull off.
As long as the show proceeded as it was scripted, Mr. Mystery was doomed to die. That's why it was you, Mr. Radins, who killed the victim, all the way up from the TV station. Up from the TV station? Why did I put that in there? This prank plan, or should I say murder plan, proves your murderous intent.
Gregory!
This dude.
He was about to pack
He
himself
gonna kill
up.
us now?
Guys, run. Guys, run.
I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared.
Simple domain. Enough.
At least it wasn't me.
You dim-witted, ignorant, imbecilic, putrid red pepper.
Those don't sound like any chance I know about. You can't possibly have a counter argument to make. Talk about not knowing when to let it go and move on. Do you have a rebuttal or something, Prosecutor Sadmati?
Yeah, shut the fuck up over there.
No blade of any kind was found in the catwalk. Which means you have no evidence to support your theory.
But Mr. Radins arrived. What? Mr. Radins retrieved it after the fact.
Oh my god, these words are kicking your ass, Darian.
Yeah.
Reading is hard, I know.
Which still leaves you with no way to prove your wildly fantastic remote murder theory.
What?
Without proof, does it not make more sense to believe that the murder was committed there on stage? That's where the bloodstained sword was found after all.
Oh, that is a very good point. You do got your ass there.
As the only other person who could have committed the crime there on the stage, Trucy Wright remains the prime suspect.
Nigga!
It would appear that what you call truth is little more than a cheap parlor trick. In the end, you have done nothing to prove the accuser's innocence. It is time at last to let it go and move on.
I can do finger guns too.
Are you seeing this, Magnifique Grammary? My magic is exacting punishment on your granddaughter.
Bro, stop talking, bro.
It's just actually just a portal to hell. Like he's just looking at it.
The Grammary name is done for. You just see King Von's face fade into his sunglasses.
Apollo! We need to hit them with a decisive piece of evidence right here, right now. In this court.
I know. That's just what I was thinking.
Ronald Reagan just appears out of the fire and pushes some.
Man has nah, man just has a localized Aurora Borealis in his hand.
It's just, do you or don't you have anything to prove that the witness committed this remote murder you proposed?
Of course I do, Your Honor.
This entire incident was carried out exactly according to script.
I love when niggas like you say that.
Right. So theoretically, there should be no evidence for us to find or use.
I love hoe-ass fuck niggas like you, man.
Which means our best bet is to see if something unscripted happened. There's got to be something ratings couldn't have foreseen. And once I find it, that's how I'll expose this murderous trick. Get ready, Mr. Ratings, because I'm about to reveal the secret to your magic. There are no tricks or gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned logic.
Didn't you like say it earlier?
Oh my
Like
God.
the whole.
It's,
Oh, no, we're going to this
brain
again.
blast time.
It's
You're
ghetto
gonna-
ass climactic reasoning. Let's get to work.
Yeah, remember this from the last game? It's here too, except from a different POV.
Yeah, like now we're 3D. What the fuck?
Oh, man,
It's
they're
a
catching us
2D.
off guard.
Now we're
As long
going
as-
into the vanishing point.
As long as the magic show went as scripted, the murder weapon would happen without fail. Everything in this case was carefully planned so that no evidence would be left behind.
How come this didn't happen in the last case?
Because,
You know.
No
Oh.
brain blast for the first case.
I don't know. Still, one thing happened that definitely wasn't in the plan. What part of the magic show wasn't part of the show's original script?
Bonnie's mistake.
Yeah, Bonnie slipped up.
Yeah.
She slipped up.
I was gonna say, didn't he literally say earlier that the sword pierced, what's his name's, Mr. Hat's ship?
Bonnie made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. Bars. What mistake did Bonnie make during the magic trick?
Okay,
Her life choices.
look at her
Let's
life
go.
choices
Her
and
life
options.
choices,
Her
bro.
life choices, bro. The hat. The hat.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Her hat. Going flying. That shit went flying, bro.
Dude, we're going so fast, dude. We need to slow down. I'm gonna get sick. Because Bonnie
Okay,
placed
bad,
Mr. Hat
okay.
to the right of the coffin instead of to the left. Trucy had to reappear on the side of the coffin opposite to the one in the show script. But the culprit didn't know. That when he first arrived at the theater. Which means he was bound to make a slip up when he tampered with the crime scene. Which part of the culprit's cover-up attempt was affected by Trucy's new possession? Fingerprints
New
on the...
New position.
Fingerprints? Yeah. So those were backwards, right?
They were.
Oh. You know, that does make sense.
Psych.
No, just.
Nah, that's not right. Even if Trucy's position changed, that wouldn't affect the placement of the fingerprints on the outside of the coffin. Whoops. I'm thinking of something else. Besides, Trucy didn't even leave any fingerprints. So in that case...
Good thing we still don't lose health.
Cover-up attempt
Yeah,
was
you
effective.
You get no penalty for failing brain blast.
I guess it's the edited show footage, because it would show where Trucy's at.
I don't think that was
Yes. No. Maybe so.
I don't know.
Where
if
was
that
the
I
blood?
think
Blood in the coffin hole. I don't even remember what that.
I forgot where the blood was on that coffin hole, honestly.
We can check our evidence.
Coffin hole. The coffin hole. Coffin hole. We don't have that as
What we
evidence?
have is that the dude.
The hands? On the...
If you look at Reyes's death. Wait, go back and read
I
what it
don't
said.
even... Placed it there after the fact.
Okay, yeah.
okay.
So this?
Is this
The
John?
blood?
Go back.
Okay.
Blood in the coffin hole. He had to cover it up in a different way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thinking Trucy had appeared on the left, the culprit must have put the blood in the left hole. But the blood was eventually discovered in the right hole during the police investigation. If the killer had originally put the blood on the left side, that means he must have tampered with the scene again afterwards to make it line up with the facts. To make the crime scene consistent with the facts, the culprit must have swapped the coffin size. That's what I was thinking about.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Get!
Whoa!
That's the final.
That's right. The left and right panels of the coffin are interchangeable. The culprit must have switched the two panels to make the bloodstain fit the facts. But the switch might have also given rise to something unnatural. No, I remember now. There was something unnatural about the coffin, and it's just the evidence I need. Forehead.
Look at him staring for that long. The niggas had just stared at his face.
Yeah.
No, this all happened in like a millisecond, like Toto and when he was. Never mind.
Yep.
Sorry, Mr. Raidens, but I have some very conclusive proof of your guilt.
Another bluff, is it? There's no way you have anything of the kind. My magic is real.
Shut up. No, there are tricks and gimmicks to it, just like any other illusion.
What?
After the murder, you switched the left and right panels of the coffin, didn't you?
Yeah.
And because you did, you left behind something very unnatural for us to find. This proves that Roger Raidens tampered with the crime scene after the murder took place. Shit, I got none.
Probably go to the W prints.
Check it. Go back. Wait, I'm sorry. What does that second page say in that fingerprint thing?
Picture.
Never mind. Go back.
Isn't the thing that he is cub? So that cut is cub. Let me read it again.
The fingerprints?
Mr. Reyes's palm prints are reversed.
Go back.
Mr. Reyes's. What's on the other page? Just to be sure.
Oh, nigga, didn't you say? You were just saying that it
Say
was
what?
the. Never mind.
Go on. Come on, let's hear it.
We just said that they swapped the. We swapped some with the coffin, right?
Swap sides
Yeah,
of the
the swap
coffin.
sides.
And that's so is that. So the
Just present the
fingerprints prove
coffin
that
picture?
because they're reversed.
Yes, they should.
I mean, I can't think of anything else to present.
I think it's that.
Damn.
I'm correct. Let's go.
Alright.
It was a countdown.
Why is there playing
Never run
voice?
out
I'm like,
of I mean, present. Present.
The fingerprinting results?
Yeah. What about the fingerprints is unnatural?
I don't know why I thought they were like they wanted us to prove something else. I wasn't paying attention. Let's take a look at the prints which the victim left inside the coffin, shall we? If the victim was facing forward in the coffin, his prints would have looked like this. However, what we found was they were facing the opposite direction. It's quite unnatural for the prints to be facing this way, wouldn't you agree?
It is strange, isn't it? How did they get this way?
They got this way because the culprit thought the magic show had gone according to script. The culprit thought Mr. Hat would be on the left side of the coffin. And that Miss Wright would also pop up to the left side of the coffin as per the show's script. He then assumed that she had thrust his sword into the hole on the left side of the coffin. That's why he put blood in the left hole when he was trying to cover up the crime. And sometime after leaving the blood stain, the culprit must have realized his mistake. He found out that, due to Bonnie's mistake, Mr. Hat was on the right side of the coffin. And that despite the script, Miss Wright had thrust the sword into the hole on the right. In short, the hole with the blood on it, the hole with the blood in it, was on the side opposite the one that Trucy used.
AKA not on the same side that she was on.
To make the blood's location fit the facts, he had to tamper with the evidence yet again. So he tried to cover his tracks by switching the coffin's left and right panels.
Oh, and that's how the fingerprints in the coffin end up backwards. But because, oh my bad, because the judge switched the two side panels around on some gangster shit?
Why'd you say judge?
Gangster shit? The prints ended up facing the opposite direction. But instead of going all that trouble with the panels, why didn't the culprit just wipe the blood away and redo it on the other side?
I'm afraid that wouldn't have worked, Your Honor. Because of a little something called luminol testing.
Ah, right. Luminol. Almost forgot. Luminol can detect traces amount of blood even if it's been wiped away, right?
That's right. Wiping the blood away would have only served as proof of his meddling. How about it, Mr. Radens? I did a pretty good job figuring out your trick, didn't I?
Objection.
Daddy, save me.
Trucy Wright could have easily done just the same. I read that in the wrong order. You have no proof that it was this witness who tampered with the evidence.
Objection.
Nah, but I do have proof.
What?
The person who was in the magic show would never have made the mistake of putting the blood on the wrong side. Least of all, Miss Wright, who surely would have remembered she was on the other side.
Oh my, you're absolutely right.
Why, you impudent.
Nigga, don't get mad at me. He's the one that killed him. I'm sure you've realized by now, Prosecutor Sadmati, that your claim that Mrs. Wright is the culprit just doesn't hold up.
You and your...
Shut up! Really? Miss Wright and I? Because I think you're the one with the ticket there for trying to convict an innocent girl. Bitch!
Ooh.
He talked about them going to hell.
Plus or, plus or.
Don't say it.
And he snatched his chain! Oh my god.
Damn, that
Yep.
shit beat him up too.
That's my stand.
Knockout.
That was dramatic as shit. Prosecutor Samadi, are you alright? Just kidding, I know he's alright. He beat his a little bit.
Fuck that dude. As for the culprit, he is someone who knew how the show was supposed to go, but didn't actually see it. And someone who had the chance to tamper with the crime scene after the incident. And the only person who fits the bill is you, Roger Radens.
Gramarye.
He's still hating. All of the secrets to your tricks have been revealed.
Kakarot.
Tricks left, I'm afraid your show has been canceled permanently.
Big pussy.
Hope it catches on fire. That'd be fire, actually.
All of my secrets have been revealed, you say? Don't make me laugh, boy. Mine is the real, true magic. There are no secrets to reveal. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, the true power of the great Mysterious. Witness a magic far greater than true gramarys. Burn. Crumble.
I mean, the rest of them are already gone, but okay.
Fall to my futurist flames. The great Mysterious will bring an end to you all.
Actually,
And now, for the final heir to the Grammary name, right here, right now, you too shall burn. No, that isn't right.
Just silly.
No,
That shit's gonna
no,
start-
I didn't do anything wrong. No, it's not my fault. I'm not the one to blame.
No.
I'm the victim here. Ah, what?
Self-reported.
Stop!
I can't
no.
see.
Curse you, Grammary!
I can't fucking say.
Damn, the lights were too bright.
Burned out his retinas.
Yeah.
Curse those Grammarys.
Now he's Michael
It's
Jackson.
all because of them. Even now they wound me. Curse them all to the abyss. Walk them down to darkness.
And the Grammary family just can't escape.
Fuck me now.
Hey,
You
Trucy.
really hate us that much? Does your hatred run that deep? Deep enough to kill an innocent man?
Why are you
You're
such a
damn
bitch?
right. You have no idea what humiliations I had to suffer.
You're damn right, Knuckles.
You're damn right.
Your
Trucy.
grandfather, Magnifi Grammary, kicked me out after I got hurt practicing my magic. He said I was too unskilled, that I would mess up on stage. He threw me out of the troupe just because he was worried about his own reputation.
I would
Nigga
too.
wants to be Tai Lung so bad. Like, get over it.
Since I was but a child, it was always my dream to become a great magician. But that Magnifi, he took it all from me.
Nigga,
That's no excuse. That's no reason to do something so evil. Magic is supposed to make people happy, not used as a means for murder.
What's the big deal? I just used what I had available to me, that's all.
It's the big deal that I murdered someone, eh?
What big deal, bro, nigga?
Plan A, stacks. Plan B, kill kids.
I get it now. That attitude towards magic is why my grandfather kicked you out. You don't deserve to call yourself a magician!
bro was really the Tai Lung. He was using martial arts for evil ways.
I mean, granted, Tai Lung's a
Don't
bit
deserve.
more understandable than this guy.
After all, you were completely taken in by my magic, were you not?
Still a need for fucker, though.
If not for that lawyer over there, you would be on your way to prison as we speak.
You're right. I didn't see through your tricks.
You see? So in the end, true Grammary was defeated by the great Mysterious.
Congratulations, bro, you did it.
Now you have
Oh.
to serve life in prison with possible death penalty.
You're not fit to lecture me from on high, Trucy, Wright? You don't deserve to even call yourself a magician, you naive greenhorn. You can pull tires out of your panties. I can pull whole cars out of my foreskin.
We are not the
So
same.
imagine the evil fucking laughter after saying
Take that,
that.
Grammary. You lose.
If anyone needs to learn to let it go and move on, it's this guy.
This court and my prison can both burn in the flames of my creation. Who's
gonna fire Fuda? Judge, stop him!
No, bailiff, take him.
Arsonist.
Take that nigga away, please. I don't want to see him anymore. And bring a fire extinguisher just to be safe.
Hey, maybe we can
I don't
actually
think
put
it's gonna
that
put it
fire
there.
bucket to use. Right, guys?
He's like one of the few villains that didn't, that wasn't sorry for what he did.
Yeah.
Looks like we
Man,
reached
Very
the end.
fuck it, I got my lick back regardless.
Yeah, I feel as though I've been watching a
Bitter
great
till the
magic
very
show.
end.
Please, man, can I have some fucking order in this goddamn
Except
court?
he didn't actually get any like confirmed character kills. Like he killed a knockoff of himself. Like what does that mean?
He
was
just wanted
close.
to get back at the Grammarys by making a trick that even they couldn't see through. It's that petty, yeah.
Yeah.
But then a non-magician figured out the trick, so he still lost. Like like
No, that's not the point. The point is that Trucy, the heir of the Grammarys, couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
That's why he's
He's like, you couldn't figure out my trick, nigga. You lost.
Man, losers are losers.
You lost to a Grammarly in training, a minor Grammarly. Like yeah, whatever.
You lost to a branch family Grammarly member.
Like, come on.
Branch family.
It was close, but we barely made it through somehow.
Nah, that's funny as fuck to think about.
Huh? Why does Trucy look so down?
This is why.
Cause she lost.
This is why I always like half roll my eyes whenever people are like, "Man, I want villains that don't have any sort of tragic backstory or anything. They're just pure evil." Which, granted, you can do it you can do that correctly, but it's just like
Yeah. Nobody actually believes that. Well, very few people actually want that.
It honestly just depends on execution, I think.
I'm not
Little
saying
bit.
Mr. Rios is a bad character because he didn't. I mean, his character doesn't
I
really
think-
do anything wrong, but it's just like I always kind of
They
like look at comments like that sideways.
Very few people actually mean it.
I think
my
he
opinion.
works plenty well enough as an irredeemable
Like, he-
villain. He's petty, he's bitter, and unapologetic for what he did.
Yes.
And it makes sense, the Grammarys are filled with a lot of petty people, let's say.
I kind of wish Mr. Rios himself like brought up the like actual family issues they had,
Yeah.
because that would have
Yeah.
like it would have he would have had more self-justification.
Well, that's too
Miss
bad
Wright?
because this character was introduced in this game.
Yeah. He was a late addition. Didn't exist before.
Well, no, he still. I mean, that further proves my point. It's just like
Yeah.
it's not like he didn't like he could have he most definitely should have heard about the Grammarys going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole Thassa being shot and killed.
Yeah, and
I'm pretty sure-
Zack
I'm pretty sure
supposedly killing Magnifi in a hospital
Yeah.
bed.
And I think one of the other niggas is in jail, aren't they? Or am I misremembering?
Zack's dead.
Mhm.
I forgot what the yellow nigga
The
was
rest of
called.
the Magnifies.
I'm pretty sure the yellow one went to jail, didn't he? Or am I
Yeah,
stupid?
no, I don't think he actually went to jail.
I thought.
Didn't he
Did he
get
turn
crossed?
him?
I don't
Did he
think-
turn himself? No, because like it was too late.
I think he did. I think he turned himself in. Is what happened. Oh,
It's been a
I'm
while.
forgetting.
Well, we gotta watch
Anyway.
the original.
Cause I remember that
We gotta finish
conversation. Yeah. Go ahead.
We gotta finish the chapter. Jit.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm about to announce my verdict. Could I see that wonderful smile of yours? That smile of a true entertainer? As I do? What?
Yes, Your Honor. Like this.
Now then, this court finds the defendant, Trucy, Wright? Not Jewish.
Come on.
You gotta cut that out of the video.
No, I'll leave that one in. That's
That,
fine.
I'll give you another audio. Not Bulgarian. There you go.
Yeah, man. You're so nice.
Yeah, never mind.
Later.
Valorant. That was his name. Yeah, he did turn himself in.
His name is Valorant?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what his name is. His name is Valorant.
I got a friend who named their dog after a Valorant character. Isn't that so weird, man? Like,
They're probably fucking them.
In the
What?
dungeon lobby.
Continue, please.
yeah, I think
Thank
he
you
is,
for
actually.
everything, Polly. You saved me. Yay!
Oh, Trucy. Grazie a Dio. I don't know what language
What?
that is.
That's
Italian.
Italian.
Clearly, Joe.
Italia.
Yeah, man.
Grazie is how they say thank you or whatever.
Now you can open your show tomorrow. Just as planned. Yeah, man. Just as planned. Didn't have any of the funding.
And it's all thanks to you two. That totally won't give us any bad PR. All publicity is good publicity. Oh, now that Mr. Rias is gone.
Yeah, he turned himself in. Okay.
I'll need to find somebody to replace him.
We got Polly. Look at
Running
right
away.
at him. Look right at him, bro.
Look, Trucy, I'm just a part of the Branch family, you know? I can't.
I don't like the way she's looking at me.
You
She
got
doesn't know
half
that.
magician in your blood, man. You got half magician, man.
Trucy, I'm so sorry about everything.
Wait, that's Bonnie. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tablez is the
Totally
lion.
sit with it.
Hey, bitch! Shut the fuck up! I'm lagging, bro.
I was
I'm
lagging
lagging
too.
bad.
I wasn't lagging. How does that make you
Right.
guys feel?
Nothing. Shut up.
Indifferent because I knew it was me. Roger Runts used us. We're victims too. He even made me an accomplice to murder.
Maybe don't say that out loud with the two cops behind you.
Betty, we have to take some of the blame for this too,
Yeah,
you
what's
know?
popping over there?
Even if we didn't know he was planning to kill Mr. Mystery, we
What
did
was that?
cooperate with him.
What did you say?
Uh-huh.
Grab you with my shoulder. It's all my fault, isn't it?
Neither one of you is to blame.
This is not Disney Channel.
The only one in the wrong is the person who used magic to commit murder. Roger Wrightons.
Don't you think I fucking know that?
You get it, you still
Say
hate
what
her.
you want, but don't think for a second that I don't still hate you, bitch. Whore. Heifer.
I guess she really does hate me.
Trump.
But Betty, why? You used to be such a big fan of Trucy's.
No, it wasn't all war?
Hey! Get the fuck up, I've always hated her.
Really? But if we hadn't seen Trucy's magic show, we never would have tried to become professional magicians ourselves, right?
Speak for yourself.
Betty, you still have her
Nigga,
autograph.
you nigga, shut up, bro. Oh my god.
She acting that way this whole time because she secretly loves Trucy.
Nigga, I don't want to fuck her.
Yay, for
Trucy.
real.
I never knew that being the best could be so tough.
I never knew that being the strongest.
Bro.
The ones who
It's not
about
me,
life.
viewers. It's not me.
Cindy.
Someday, being the strongest.
When
Outta
the
here.
series is over, we'll kill Darian on camera for all.
What? I didn't even start it.
I mean, you were the first one to do it in this video.
Damn it! Cut that out. It can't be me.
You better hope it was during one of the Cross Examinations.
Come on, Bonnie. We're leaving. We have to get ready for tomorrow's show. Even after such a tragedy like this, we have to
You're
keep
really
fucking...
excited about performing with Trucy again, aren't you?
The dollar never
Dude.
stops.
I'm gonna say it, bro.
Polly? Do you think I really am a naive greenhorn?
Shit, I don't even know
You
what that
are
means.
stupid as fuck.
Huh? No way. She's not.
I'm not you, Norn.
After all, You were completely taken in by my magic, were you not? Like cars on the freeway, and Sandy Cheeks is towering above them. If
Oh,
not
yes,
for that
sir.
lawyer over there, you'd be on your way to prison as we speak.
Seriously?
That I had a car in the background.
You're right. I didn't see through your tricks.
Hey, man, sometimes you just gotta keep the streets clean.
You see? So in the end, Troop Gremory was defeated by the great Mysterious. I win. Ho, ho, ho.
Merry
You're not fit
Christmas!
to lecture me from on high, Trucy, right? You don't deserve to call yourself a magician, you naive greenhorn.
Trucy, don't tell me you're taking what Mr. Raiden said to heart.
Well, maybe a little. I didn't see
Like
through his
1%.
tricks, and I let myself be taken in by his magic. I can't trust myself anymore.
Damn.
Maybe he was right to call me a greenhorn.
You shouldn't take stock in his words. He doesn't even know the first thing about you.
Eh?
You're a wonderful Grammary magician. You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you, Apollo. But what makes you say that?
I know you're a wonderful Grammary magician because of this.
What have we not used today? Oh my god, the
Fire.
fire bucket? I'm just...
Yeah, the fire bucket. I mean, it's probably... I mean, the book, we didn't use that.
The notebook? Oh.
My grandfather's notebook?
The Grammary Creed. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. When you performed your magic trick in court today, you showed the world your dedication to your troop's creed. Even though all the jeering, you kept a smile on your face and won the crowd over. You are everything Magnifi would have hoped for in an heir. You're a great magician, Trucy.
A great magician? Me?
You really are. That's why. You don't have to worry about what Rain said.
Oh, Polly, thank you. Still, I couldn't have done it without you. I would have lost my nerve if I had been all alone up there. But I was able to keep on smiling. Because of you.
Me?
I remembered what you said to me in the detention center.
After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right?
Yes, I remember doing it.
And I just know it wasn't your fault, Trucy.
But how can you say that? We don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but...
I believe in you, Trucy. And I believe in your skill as a professional magician. So I'm going to prove your innocence. Don't worry. You're going to be fine!
Your words were what kept me going. Apollo.
Oh.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now I can be everything I was meant to be.
And then Athena comes in and she's like, alright, now kiss. Trucy's real smile is
Ew.
depressing.
You remember that they're siblings.
Varian's into that.
Yeah, that's in a strike zone. I guess.
I'm so glad I could help make that happen.
I was gonna say it, so I'm glad you did, Darren.
But I get lectured about the sibling joke. Okay.
What? Never
I'm
mind.
here
I'm talking
too,
about a
man.
past conversation, but you probably don't even remember.
Yeah, I was probably feeling like shit and you
I'm
fell
really-
for it. I'm just
That's why
kidding.
you have to understand the agenda must be preserved at all costs.
I'm really sorry, Trucy, for everything.
Preserving the agenda.
Why?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Well, I wasn't able to convince Prosecutor Sadmati what a good person you are.
She looks so fucking sad.
And I had to testify against you too. I'm
Because
like
she is.
the worst friend of all time.
Shit.
Like,
You have nothing
shit.
to apologize for.
Right? Like, man up.
You were
nigga.
just doing your job.
How do you think Gumshoe feels? He's friends.
Any good war criminal.
How do you think Gumshoe feels? Nothing. He's dead.
You know,
You're too kind.
You may as well be. TBH.
I don't know about. Huh?
Nigga
Something
died
wrong
off
in my-
screen.
wide and worthless.
Oh. Oh, he's
Oh.
here.
Front facing.
He's about to air this bitch out. Prosecutor Sadmati? What are you
You
doing
ruined our
here?
happy music, man.
His music.
Detective Sky.
Yeah. Yes.
I
Forever.
require your forensic expertise in order to close this case. Come, let us go.
I gotta go back to work immediately.
See how he didn't even get a fade out transition. He just disappeared. Wait, Prosecutor Sadmati.
You still didn't
Yeah,
upgrade
come
me, man.
Man, just back in. The trial is over, Mr. Justice.
I still a pepper.
You and I are strangers once more, with no further need to interact.
Damn.
Strangers?
Danger.
Have you really forgotten all about me?
No, I'm like, what?
What, is this another long lost friend of Apollo's?
It's better this time, I swear.
Oh my god.
Ellipsis.
You've really changed now, Yuta.
We were friends in elementary school, man.
Telling me to let it go and stuff. What happened to you?
Oh, lawyer of impure soul. I have nothing to say to the likes of you.
Dream dropped?
Damn, we
you
used to be
serious
best
now,
friends in
Yuta?
elementary school, man.
Now, if you would excuse me.
Like, he literally, like, he's too goated for a fade out. Like,
You just said.
Yep. There he goes.
Slash GP.
Who's all that about, Apollo?
I'll never
Who's that
forgive.
nigga?
I'll never forgive the Clay Terran arc.
Who is that again?
I don't know who that is. That's his imaginary friend, I think.
Man, I
His
am, like,
imaginary
in
friend.
the red.
Niggas carried by yaoi fanfics.
How do you know? How do you know Prosecutor Sadmati?
Let's just say we're old acquaintances.
Again?
Oh
shut
my
up.
god.
You're giving them bad
Yeah.
impressions.
I am.
Punished Apollo.
It really isn't. It really isn't nowhere near as
Seems
bad
like
as
it's
Clay Terran.
something more than that.
Yeah, they were gay lovers. Yeah, well,
You don't like to talk about your past, do you?
Who does?
Because you're
Talking
always,
about that one
because you
nigga that
always
died.
change the subject.
Dang.
The one dude died.
I guess I'll have to talk about it someday. But for now, come on, let's forget
that
about the
food?
past and celebrate Trucy's future. Yay!
Sure, man, if you say so.
Oh, hey, it's Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that dude. Put him on the speakerphone, Apollo.
What's up, Mr. Wright?
Nigga, sorry, didn't mean it. Hey, how's Trucy? What happened at the trial? Did you get a not guilty verdict?
Mr.
Are
Wright,
you not
slow
dead?
down. Everything's fine.
Hi, Daddy. I'm okay now.
I hashtag handled it.
She was found not guilty in a very dramatic turnabout. Plus,
You're
we
breaking
saved
up.
the
You said she was
office
guilty?
from, getting
Wait, you're breaking
destroyed.
up.
It was a very great. It was a great victory for Apollo.
You said Apollo's on an oil rig now?
That's a load off my mind. I can't thank you enough, Apollo.
You said you're getting what now?
Now I know I
Killed?
can trust you to hold down the fort anytime. Anytime.
All the time.
Me? Really?
I'm the big
Yeah,
one?
you're a real full-fledged lawyer now in my eyes.
What were the past 2 games?
I need a honey bun
Oh,
now.
fake shit.
A full-fledged lawyer? I still can't wrap
I'm
my
a real?
mind around it.
I'm a real boy?
Thank goodness you were there to take care of everything. And thank you, Apollo. Oh,
Well, to
No
be
need to go
fair,
that far.
in Apollo Justice, Kristoff would not have gotten a guilty. Well, Kristoff wouldn't have gotten arrested if it weren't for Phoenix. Phoenix was the
Yeah,
MVP
I
of that
suppose.
case, to be honest.
I suppose that's fair.
Yeah.
And Apollo was mainly Phoenix's proxy for most of the game anyway, so.
He was still in training.
But there's nothing wrong with
during
that
that
because
arc.
Phoenix is the same way.
Yeah.
No need to
Okay,
go that far,
it's
boss.
okay, it's okay.
Especially not in front
And
of
then,
everyone.
dual destinies happened. It threw a wrench in it.
I got downgraded.
oh, by the way,
Oh, by the way, I'm Kira.
I won't be able to make it to tomorrow. I won't be able to make it to tomorrow's show, so I was hoping you could go.
Bars.
You do that for me,
That's
won't
your
you?
daughter,
Can you
man.
make sure you record Bonnie?
No, I just
for me?
imagined like a
Like,
Death
this is all
Note.
the entirety of the time.
Don't worry, I know a guy.
You
Where
get some good
you-
leg shots.
Where you do like a trial that involves a Death Note.
I got
Don't
the
worry.
plug.
I know a guy.
Death Note X Ace Attorney.
I'm
Don't
Light
worry,
up
I
getting
know a
packed
guy.
up.
full-fledged.
And by the way, I'm Kira.
So Daddy asked you to come to tomorrow's show, huh? As my assistant. Right?
Hell no.
That's not what he said.
No, he just asked me to cheer you on.
From the seats.
Okay then. I'll be sure to
Cheer me
save you the best
on
seat in the
as my
house, Polly.
assistant.
The best seat in the house.
He's gonna catch
I really
me on
appreciate
fire,
the
aren't
thought, but
Good. Then it's settled.
huh?
He was
See,
then
this house
captured
is
and
just a
tied
fucking
into the
electric
box.
chair on stage.
Objection!
I should have known.
I knew it. He was punished and captured.
Apollo betrayed. That this is what she meant.
Magical girl Trucy, Wright, will now perform her greatest illusion yet. There are no tricks or gimmicks here, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binaries. This is real magic.
Wait a minute. You're kidding, right? There is a trick or gimmick, right? I'm too young to die.
He got hit by Dizzy Super. Oh god
Now
damn it! I
then,
gotta play that
Mr.
game
Hat.
again.
You know what to do with that sword.
No, wait, stop. I'm new, bro. I'm new. No.
Okay, okay.
I never even kissed a girl
And that's
before.
how Trucy and Grammarlyland ended on a rousing high note. With a big round of applause and Polly's ear-splitting screams that I assure you were of pain.
What kind of ending is that? I got penetrated.
Bro, you just made that joke.
Yeah, we made it twice. More times, actually, I think.
You digging in me, bro.
Table, shut the fuck up.